Hey, y'all. Welcome to Kingdom Connections Dating Show. I am so excited about today's dating show. I'm excited about the guest that's about to join us on tonight. And so I just want to say welcome. For those of you guys who are new to my page, welcome. I am Coach Roxy, a certified life and dating coach, and also the founder of Kingdom Connections. And I'm excited. So I hope you guys are ready. Let's go. All right, I'm gonna give it a few minutes to allow some people to get in the room. Get in the room. Get in the room. All right. All right. So y'all, we are live. So again, if you're catching me live, go ahead and put hashtag live. And if you're catching me on the replay, go ahead and put hashtag replay in the comments. Okay. So let's go ahead and get started. My guest is backstage. And so we're just going to go ahead and give it just a few moments to allow some people to get in the room. Get in the room. Listen, if you would like to be a guest on the dating show, feel free to send me a DM with the words dating show, and I'll send you the link. Welcome. We are here on Monday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern. All right. So make sure you share this, share with all of your Christian single friends. Okay. All right. So we're going to get started in just a moment. Welcome again. I am excited. Let us know where you are tuning in from. Let us know your city, with your state that you're watching us from on tonight. Again, welcome to Kingdom Connections Dating Show. All right, this is a Christian dating show for all my Christian singles. You are single and you are dating with a purpose. This is the place to be because you just never know who might be watching you every single week, okay? You just don't know. Amen. All right, y'all. We're going to go ahead and get started in just a moment. All right, let's see where you guys are watching from. Hey, Instagram. Hey. Okay, you from Orlando. Hey, Instagram world. Hey, sis. Okay, she's watching from Orlando. Y'all forgot to put my phone on Do Not Disturb. Hold on. Oh, child. Oh, I'm still here. Had to put my phone on Do Not Disturb because y'all. Okay, somebody said she's watching from Jamaica, Kentucky. All right, real quick. Houston in the house on Facebook. I'm looking at my the Instagram. Hey, from Connecticut, first here as well. Welcome. Listen. So we have come join us on Facebook. For those of you who are on YouTube or you're on my Instagram, go ahead and hop over to Facebook. We have a Facebook community called Kingdom Connections, Christian Singles Dating with a Purpose. And that's where a lot of the fun goes down, okay? Okay, Atlanta. Let's go, Atlanta. And also New Jersey in the building, Florida. Let's go. Hey. All right, and there we got Jersey in the house, and y'all, my hometown is repping. Shout out to Renisha from Jamaica. Hey, if you didn't know, now you know. All right. So, hey, Houston in the house. Hey, y'all. All right. Virginia in the house. I love it. So, again, I am going to go ahead and get started. My guest is waiting patiently. I see you back there waiting. Thank you so much for your wait. I'm coming. Y'all should see him backstage, by the way. He's like hype. Okay. All right, bro. We are about to get started. Good evening to all the beautiful ladies that are watching. I hope you guys are ready. Hey, Maurice from Orlando. Hey, Arkansas. Y'all in the house. But do me a favor, like I said before, we want Kingdom Connections to go all over the world. We want Christian singles who are dating with a purpose to really tap into what God is doing in KC, okay? And so make sure you share this with all of your Christian brothers, sisters, friends, cousins, whoever needs to watch this show tonight, they need to be in the house, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and bring on my first guest. All right, I'm gonna bring on All right. Y'all ready, ladies? Y'all ready? Cause he ready. He been ready. All right. Hello, hello. Welcome.
Hey, hey, greetings and salutations to everybody. Good morning, evening, and afternoon, depending on where you are in the world. What's going on, people?
Hello, man of God. How you doing?
Hey, too blessed to be stressed. Doing good, a little hungry. Sitting outside this restaurant being teased by this food, but I'm hanging in there.
All right, all right. Well, welcome to Kingdom Connections Dating Show. We are so excited to have you.
Thank you for
Before we
having
get
me.
started, I would like for you to introduce yourself. What is your first name?
Dante, Jordan.
Adante. Okay, Adante. Where are you calling from today?
I am coming from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, by way of Chicago, my hometown, South Side. But I'm in Milwaukee, Wisconsin right now.
Wisconsin. Okay, how long have you been there?
Too long. Um, I commuted here when I was 5, and I would go back and forth. And I officially stopped going back and forth when I was about 16, 17. So I'm
Okay.
50. I'm 51 now,
I was just
but
gonna ask, how old are you?
I'm
51?
50, 51. Turned 51 on the 10th of this month.
Oh, wow. Happy belated birthday.
I appreciate it. So I'm still celebrating,
I
y'all.
know
Y'all
that's
been
right. The
there.
whole month. Yeah, you got a few more days.
Exactly.
Hey, awesome. So you're 51, Wisconsin. Now, do you have any children, Adante?
Yes, I have 5, 3
Okay.
girls, 2 boys.
Okay. How old
Age
are your kids? Yeah, the ages.
from youngest to oldest.
Yeah.
My children are 12, 24, 26,
Oh,
20,
good.
28, and 29.
Oh, wow. You know all their ages. Thank you so much. Because sometimes people be like,
I may
listen, they
forget their
start from
names, but I
12
know
to 15. Yes.
might forget the names, but you know the ages now.
Okay. I love that. So three girls and two boys.
Yeah,
Awesome. So what do you do for a living?
I am an educator. I teach
Educator.
middle school, ELA, which
Okay.
is English Language Arts or Literature Arts. I'm also looking to finish my master's in clinical mental health. The
Oh,
ultimate goal is to go into coaching, consulting, therapy practice. Going to business for myself. So I just finished up some classes through my home ministry. I'm also finishing up a class through a company called GTI Global Trauma Institute, where I'll be a certified trauma care practitioner.
wow. So you want to be a therapist then? Like a trauma therapist. Ooh. What
Yeah,
made you
helping.
get into that?
You know what? I realize that what the Lord allows us to go through, it
Hmm.
prepares us for that calling. So I look at my own life, I look at my own trauma, I look at what's near and dear to me, what really sits with me well. What did I find myself doing most of my life, and that was always giving some type of counsel, advice, help. So first, I wanted to be a police officer. It was either that or a counselor, and of course, here I am. So that
That's
right there, being able to sit down and talk with people, help them to figure out where they want to go, figure out their things, figure out what help them make sense out of things in their life. So I love it. I love teaching too. I love teaching, but that's my work. My work is in therapy.
I love it because you know what? I think we need more male therapists. So the fact that you're going that route, I mean, especially being a black male, I think it's
Yeah,
really commendable of you, and that's so excited. So excited.
and that's the other main reason why I got into it.
Yeah.
Black male representation.
Exactly. It's much needed.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, so for the ladies that are watching tonight, I know there's so many of them in the comment section already. So what do you think? Like, okay, so when it comes to like, being single, right? How long have you been single?
Whew. I look at that differently. Hear me out, y'all. I've been divorced. I'm twice divorced. I've been divorced since 2016. So if you look at it from that standpoint, I have not, had any relationships as far as, married again, of course, since then. But I've been single going on probably about 4 years now. I've been abstinent and that's a miracle. That is a mountain miracle, Red Sea parting miracle within itself concerning my life. But I've been abstinent for 8 years now.
Wait, what? Hold up. Because I know the ladies like, wait a minute, wait a minute. Now let me just give you a applause. Come on, ladies. We gonna celebrate. For 8 years, you've been abstinent?
Look here. Let me tell y'all something. I'm out here thugging it. It's it's a journey. It's hard, and of course, along the way when you first start doing it, you mess up here and there. But
Of course.
once I really got the hang of it, I was able to just really, sustain, sustain and really get to know myself and really get to see myself, and where I am and where I need to improve and where I still need healing. So I don't see nothing wrong with therapy. Of course, in our program, they suggest that you get therapy. So I see nothing wrong with it. I don't mind sitting on nobody's couch, but it's been a journey, y'all.
Listen, ladies, he is answering all my questions. Okay, he already know the questions I'm about to ask him. He said, let me just get to the questions. Okay, so my question for you, okay, when it comes to being abstinent, you have been abstinent for quite some time. How is it dating? I mean, as a Christian man, being abstinent and things like that. How has that journey been for you as a man? Because I know for the women, I mean, I can attest to that too. When I was single, you know what I mean. So how is it as a Black male? You are handsome. How has that been for you on your abstinence journey?
I'm not gonna talk like it's been easy. One thing I always say is that I don't like y'all ladies because you all have a lot more staying power. You have a lot more resistance than we do. So I always say I can't stand y'all for that. But thankfully, I've been, meeting women who share, the same morals and values. Even though in the process of, getting to know a young lady, those feelings do come up, and we mutually, we mutually, want to take it there, but it hasn't happened. And usually if she say no, I don't get no attitude. I don't try to coerce. I don't try to, we just, go find something else better to do. Or just kind of, leave, for that day and that moment. But like I said, it's been challenging to really stay that way. And this thing, you know what I'm saying? This thing is real. But I decided for myself a long time ago, because a lot of my connections in the past have been led and influenced and sexually driven.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And these were good women. They weren't, ratchet, or bad. But when it just came down to what carried the relationship, it was always amicable. It was always a mutual thing of, okay, we can't do it this way. So I realized I cannot find my wife that way.
That part. You got to do it God's way. God's way. That's it.
You got to do different if you want different. So I decided that I wanted different.
Wait 1 second. I just want to make sure that everybody can still see you. Yes, they can. Okay. All right. Just want to make sure we were good on video. Okay. Yes, okay. I definitely agree with you. Is doing it God's way is really the only way. I want to go ahead and kind of reset the room real quick. I know that there's a lot of people who are just tuning in, but I do want to reset the room and just introduce who you are. So you are Adante, 51 years old. You live in Wisconsin. I think you say you're from Chicago, right, Adante?
Chicago, Southside.
So born in Chicago, he got 5 kids. 12 is the youngest and 29 is the oldest. He's a teacher and he's in school currently, ladies, to be a therapist. Shout out to him. And also he's been single. He is twice divorced and he's been single since 2016, right? 2016. You've been single since 2016 or 4 years?
Well, I've been divorced since 2016.
And then single for 4 years. And he's been keeping himself, ladies. He is on his abstinence journey. So shout out to him for being abstinent again.
Look here, I'm about to be as transparent as I can be, because I'm not trying to perform. I'm not trying to even say what ladies like to hear. I'm not that dude. I like being transparent.
That's good.
And upfront. Whenever I meet a young lady and we get to talking and that particular subject comes up, I always tell her, my intent is to not try to get sex from you. My intent, which means I don't want nothing from you. I'm not here to try to connive, sneak, get you, so wrapped up into me that, you want to do it. I said, my intent is to not do it. So just so she understands, this is my motive. This is where I'm coming from. I'm looking for a wife. So my intent is to not come here.
Listen, he sound like Paul. He said, look, the good I want to do. Listen, okay, I'm just letting you know. The flesh be fleshing, but my intent ain't to do it.
that I do. What I'm
just letting y'all know in other words, okay? Just in case it comes up, ladies. Y'all don't be shocked. Because
just in case I trip over third base or something like that. Just know my intent. My intent, my original intent, heart, and motive is to find a wife, not another X on the calendar, not another victim, not another body. Because I realized that for a long time, those relationships that were driven by sex, it was me still acting out of my own childhood trauma.
Amen.
And so I had to address that. So I had to honestly say, wow, I'm still acting out. I'm still acting out what I've been through, and I never went to talk to somebody about it. So that's why I'm sounding the way I'm sounding, and I'm at where I'm at right now.
Okay, thank you so much for sharing that, and for being transparent and like saying it, because the ladies are watching, and for those who are interested, they're going to send you a DM tonight or tomorrow. So I'm glad you were able to let them know, like, this is your intent. You want to be abstinent. You have been abstinent, and that is your intent. Now we're going to talk about your spiritual. We're going to talk about your spirituality. How long have you been saved?
I have been saved. I got saved officially when I was 12. I was in a foster home. Then when I went back home, went back out into the street, was in the gang. So I rededicated myself to Christ at 15. So from 15 until 51, that's how long I've been walking with the Lord to the best of my ability.
Awesome. Okay. And do you go to church every Sunday?
I try to. What I look for in the spouse, I just look for someone who they have that relationship with Christ and it shows. And even though it's not, you're not going to get written out of the Lamb's Book of Life if you don't go every Sunday or midweek. But this is my take on it. When I was out in the world, it didn't matter how many days I did sin. So I'm not about to come into relationship with Christ and be like, okay, God, I'm it's 52 weeks out of the year. I'm only going to give you 30. I'm not going to, put that restriction. So as much as the doors are open, I try to be there. I try to be involved. I volunteer with my ministry. When we did the speed dating, I was actually at a volunteer event. We volunteered for the professional baseball team here. So I had to leave my crew, stop working to do the speed dating thing.
We appreciated that.
but that's where I'm at with my walk with the Lord, getting involved with the ministry. I do have a calling on my life. I'm moving towards that. And I know everything is towards that. I want her to be as ambitious and serious in her own way. It don't have to be like me, but in her own way, I want her to be just as ambitious and serious about her walk with the Lord and being down to earth. I don't do the rigid, stiff, boring, hard.
Yes.
Jesus, we're not going to talk about Jesus 24/7. We just not.
She got to be balanced, right?
You got to be balanced. We both have to have a capacity for conversation where we can bounce around and talk about anything and make it sound smart and intelligent. I don't care if we're talking about aliens and how many moons is around the planet. Just as long as we're able to just have good conversation and bond. And of course, we can talk about the goodness of the Lord, a certain scripture, and things like that. But I know that there's, more than life than the upper room book,
Ooh, child. He said, ladies, don't be doing all that Jesus talk. He loved God, okay? But keep a balanced life, okay? I like that. All right. Now, when it comes to, your best qualities, I know you just talked about, that you want her balanced, but what about you? What are 3 of your best qualities?
I listen well. I've grown a lot in that. I listen well. I have great problem-solving skills.
That's good. That's needed for a healthy relationship. I just want to say that.
That was my thorn. And I know that when you're dealing with someone else, you see where you are with that. But even that, um, my other quality, um, I would say I don't get upset easy. I don't. And people think
Really?
I'm weird. People think I'm weird. Even some of my guys I grew up with, there were moments where they thought I was about to just go off, hit, smash somebody's head through the wood, and I just stayed poised. And they like, so I don't get upset. It take a whole lot to
That's
get me
good.
upset.
Ooh,
It's not me being
okay.
yeah, it's not me being cold or ice cold or cold hearted. I just realized I'm not about to be up in the hospital over somebody else's mess.
Oh
So
my God. Come on and talk about it. Cause
you
listen,
know,
people have you stressed out,
let me
okay?
say something. I always say I'm not taking nobody else's medicine. I'm sorry. I'm not saying what I mean by that is I'm not gonna be taking medicine because I let somebody, in their own chaotic world make mine chaotic and unstable and unbalanced. That's you over there. Over here, I'm protecting my peace. I'm doing what I,
Ooh.
I'm doing what I do, but I don't get upset a whole lot because I really don't see any reason to. I like to sit back and think things through.
Mm.
Um, Sometimes it's to a fault because sometimes I will get too quiet, but I'm learning to process better, speak up more. So even if we get into an argument and we have to table it, let's table it. Let's come back to it later on. You know what I mean? I don't like to yell. I don't like to cuss. In arguments, I'm just not that abrasive, aggressive. With men, there's a certain aggression that we have, but I'm just not that dude that walk around showing my aggression on my face and in my body language. It's like Mufasa. I'm only tough and brave when I have to. Other than that,
Ooh.
laid back. I'm relaxed. I'm 100% extrovert with introvert
I can
tendencies.
tell, yeah.
Introvert.
Extroverted. Okay.
Yeah. So those would be my three that I've grown much in. I haven't perfected it. I've grown much in because those were the main three that were my major flaws because of just my own healing.
Okay, so let me just ask you something from a coach's perspective, right? Because one of the things that I tell women to look for when they're, dating and things like that, they want to look for, someone who is mature and who can handle conflict. What do you think has helped you to mature when it comes to conflict resolution? What helped you with that? Because you said that was a thorn in your flesh before. So what happened?
You know, a lot of my upbringing, conversation and healthy communication was not encouraged in the home. So it wasn't just me being inward because a lot of men, we do go inward, we do get silent, we do retreat. But for me, a lot of that came from growing up in the home where I couldn't talk. I couldn't kind of like voice my feelings or frustrations or concerns or whatever. I didn't see that, but I saw it in a lot of the other homes that I grew up around. So I would hang around other people and their families to kind of get some
Mm,
sense of normalcy growing up. So what helped me is me realizing nothing gets solved by ignoring it. Matter of fact, it gets worse because you're letting it sit there. You're letting it fester. Um, I also had to understand that my woman bringing something to me is not an attack. She's not attacking me. She's not trying to
ah,
control me. What she's trying to do is get an understanding so we can move past this and continue to have, a good relationship. We can continue to enjoy each other. So I had to understand she's not attacking me. She's voicing a
mm,
concern. She's coming from her place of truth and how she's understanding and seeing it. I need to be that safe space where she can, even if I disagree, even if it sounds dumb, guess what? I want her to be able to be dumb in front of me and with me without me making
listen,
her
if
feel
if
like.
if you don't, wow.
So that was a major thing for me because the opposite is what I would do. It would
Mm.
not make her feel safe. It would not make her feel seen or protected because I would just and I would ignore for 3 4 days. I ain't calling. I ain't. It
Oh
was it was that it
wow.
was that immaturity in me because I didn't
Wow.
gro- I didn't grow up in that, so I didn't know how to do that. So when the conversation got to
That's good.
that certain point in conversation, it's like I was conditioned that okay, when it got to that point, okay, shut off.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Run.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's time to shut off. It's time to shut down
Mm.
instead of keep going. No, keep going. Keep talking it out. This is not an attack. This is a discussion. we're having a good discussion. So I'm looking forward
Wow.
to, I'm looking forward to, growing with my woman, even in that, because she
Yeah.
might come with her own upbringing. She might come with her own feistiness and all that. That stuff don't intimidate me at all.
That let me just say, I'm just letting you know right now that that's a lot of women's dream, okay? To
Yeah.
have a man who had that level of emotional intelligence where
Yeah.
he understands that women need that safe space where, she can express herself, she can come and she can be heard and she can feel
Yeah.
seen and all of that. So
Yeah.
I listen, I really pray because I know sometimes we get people who come on here and they talk the talk. So we
hmm
want to see you walk the walk, okay, man of God?
That's why I like to give both sides. So everything I'm telling you that sound like a highlight, or a good, point in my life, these were my low points. These were the things I had to grow and mature through. These were not a constant. I fought these things because,
Mm,
when these things were a crutch or a safety blanket, to have to let them go, it makes you feel uncertain.
mm-hmm.
I didn't feel secure knowing I got to let go of being immature in my conversation and actually keep talking. I didn't, what I resorted to, that was my safety blanket. That was my security. I didn't want to let
Mm-hmm.
go of that because that's what defined me. That's what I felt protected me. That's what I felt helped me to, quote unquote,
Mm-hmm.
win an argument when I really didn't win. Sometimes I lost the woman. You know what I mean?
Ooh,
You don't lose the argument, you lose the woman.
come
So,
on. That's
um,
that's good. That is good. Thank you so much for sharing that.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Amen. So, we talked about what you do for a living. We talked about you being in school for your master's to be a therapist. What are some things you like to do for fun whenever you're not working or anything like that?
I like to binge watch. My favorite shows are First 48, Forensic Files. I will watch those shows till the sun come up. I've been binge watching Pop That Balloon.
Mm-hmm.
I got hip to that show some years ago. I've been doing that, but I play solitaire a lot. I like to go to comedy shows because humor is a big part of me. So I'll take myself out to a comedy show,
Mm-hmm.
take myself out to breakfast, try to just kind of enjoy myself,
Okay.
support myself, until I meet that one. Um, I like to, whenever my children are doing something, my daughter, my youngest daughter in particular, matter of fact, she's the one I told you that's with me.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I'm managing her music. She's a rap artist. So if I'm not with her, I'm going to some type of poetry slam. I'm getting into that. I'm getting into things that I didn't normally grow up around that we would look at as
Yeah.
corny, or no, don't no man do that. But I really realized that a lot of mature, men who are, calming down in their life, they do stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, but for the most part, I'm watching my favorite shows, Transformers, Avengers, which Avengers is my favorite, Incredible Hulk, the best superhero ever. Um, there's a story behind that. If I told it, y'all be like, okay, this dude, he needs help. But sports,
Oh,
athletic, that's been a major part of my life. I play multi-sport, but my favorite sport and first love is football.
okay.
So I like doing that. So
Nice.
I want to join some pool leagues, playing pool and bowling. I want to incorporate that, into my life as well. So that's
Oh,
what
all right.
that's what I'm.
Awesome. Awesome, Adante. So when it comes to your woman of God, because there's so many women that are watching, they're loving your responses. But when it comes to the things that you're looking for in this woman, what are you looking for exactly? Like, tell us, like, what does she have to look like? And then maybe give us like three qualities that she must have.
You know what? Oh my God, my journey has caused me to not, I guess, I don't know if I should say shallow, but not be as picky. Me, I have a thing for tall women.
Oh, wow. How
I
tall are
love.
you? How tall are you?
I'm 5'8.5".
Okay.
I have a thing for tall women. I don't know where it came. Well, I do know where it came from, but part of where it came from, but just the initial obsession with tall women.
Mm-hmm.
I I mean, because my first wife was 5'11".
Mm.
So with heels on, she was 6'2". Like I said, I don't have no insecure bone. I don't have no insecure bone in me if she's taller than me,
Period.
smarter than me, got 20 degrees. I don't care about degrees. I'm looking for alignment. Do you align? Do you and
Mm.
your degrees align with what the work that God has called me to do. Um,
That
but I have since kind of relaxed that she don't have to be as tall. Now, if she's still tall, that's cool. But I would say the lowest I'll probably go is like probably 5'6".
okay.
But I've dated, shorter. But if I had to pick a size, that would kind of be, it. Um, I always dealt with or attracted women that were older than me.
Older.
but I realized the new word that they were not new word, but the word that I came in contact with some years ago is the sapiosexual, where
Oh,
you're really
yeah.
attracted to the intelligence in the
The
woman. You
intelligence, her
know, it
mind. Yeah.
exactly. It just so happened to manifest in those women being older in age.
Oh, okay.
You see what I'm saying?
So
So
wait a minute. What is like the age preference you have? Because I know you're 51. So what are your
yes.
age preferences?
Oh man, you know what? 39 is pushing it. Because I'm just looking at life experience. I'm back and forth on wanting another child or not. I really am, believe it or not. I really
Oh,
am.
wow.
That's why it's not a deal breaker for me whether I do or don't. It's not a deal breaker whether
Okay.
she does. If she does or doesn't, it's not a deal breaker for me. But I would say like probably like 44 to like 53. Um,
Really?
Now, if the Lord say different and she's, 38, 39, that's fine. But I'm just looking at just life experience,
Wow.
what we may have in common, what we can offer each other, what we not necessarily bring to the table, but just the level of maturity that she brings to the table. And really ultimately, does she speak to my purpose of what God has called me to do? But I normally with that age range, but the three qualities I would say I want her to be just secure in who she is.
Child
Know
secure.
who you are in Christ. Know your identity. So be ambitious about your own life. Be ambitious about what you're becoming. Because when I meet her, she's going to be in the process too. So we want to meet each other where we're at the point in the process where we can help bring out our greatest selves in each other. So I want her to be ambitious about herself, her own calling. Um, um, let's see, secure, ambitious, and just, I mean, just mature, but with a sense of humor. Know how to live.
Yeah, be balanced. Yeah, I remember that.
Know how to
Okay.
live. Yeah, yeah. I always make the joke and say my wife is going to have um, the rest of the sense that I don't have.
I
You
love
know,
it.
and of course, even though my children are grown, besides my
Hmm.
12-year-old, I'm definitely looking for a woman that, as I'm getting to know her, that
Yeah.
she's someone that my children can learn from. My children can take advice from. That my daughters
Hmm.
can strive to even want to be like in certain ways.
Hmm.
That she has that influence,
Motherly.
that motherly,
Yeah.
nurturing influence, on my children, where they can really look up to her. She can be a role model to them.
Hmm.
They could come to her even when they can't come to me.
Yeah.
That's mainly the three.
Amen. Listen, I think you gave more than three. Okay, you just.
I probably did. I probably did.
Oh, you did. Okay. What are some of your deal breakers? What are some things that's absolutely a no for you?
Oh Lord. Um, Loud for no reason. And I'm stressing the word for no reason because I know we get excited, we're at a party concert, but I'm talking about just your overall just communication. You
Yeah.
just loud,
Yeah.
you just out of control. Um, you don't know who you are because I've dealt with that insecurity of a woman not knowing who she was, and it tried to sabotage me and me becoming more of who I am. Um, Smoker? No, absolutely not.
No smoking. Okay. Do you
No,
smoke?
no, not at all.
Okay.
I don't I don't smoke or drink. I don't. In the words of Forrest Gump, I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to be like she tastes like cigarettes. I'm sorry when he kissed the lady, he pushed her away. I'm not trying to taste cigarettes. I'm not or weed. Now I relaxed on the drinking part because I said I don't want my woman smoking or drinking. But wine is good for your blood. It's good for the lining of your stomach. So if she occasionally drinks wine, I'm cool with that. I just don't want them, pissy drunk. I got to carry you. You get obnoxious and embarrassing. That's what I mean by
Yeah.
I'll prefer that, saying she not drink. And yeah,
Ooh,
just real
child.
religious. Yeah, real religious and uptight in her relationship with Christ. It's like, dude, it's just too much.
Okay,
It
so
can be,
real religious. She can't be too religious. Okay.
yeah. Dude. I mean, just
Okay, okay.
it's all in the fruit. People can tell when
Yeah.
it's in the fruit. You ain't got. There's a way I want to describe it, but it's like, dude, you ain't got to be so just doggone uptight. Live a little, loosen up.
Mm.
I ain't trying to say walk the line and see how far you can go before you sin. I'm talking about live, enjoy
Hmm.
life, and life more abundantly. Enjoy it.
Come on now. All right, I got a couple more questions for you. I got somebody else waiting backstage. Oh my God, this is so good. The ladies are loving your responses, by the way.
Sure.
So my next question is, when it comes to distance, how do you feel about someone who's outside of Wisconsin?
90% of my hookups, or even if it turned into a relationship where we're just simply dating, have been long distance. I believe that I will most likely be moving from here. Don't know how the Lord is going to do it, but I know He got it all planned. So I actually would prefer long distance. I like to get up out the city. I like to travel, and I prefer coming to her.
Oh, okay.
And the reason why I prefer that is because I want her to see I don't mind coming to where she's at, where she's safe, where her people are. It's like just as a gentleman, I want to come to her first. You know,
Absolutely. I believe
I
that.
just
Yeah,
I just have
definitely.
a yeah. I don't too much care what people say or think, but in this case, I wouldn't want her to get up under any kind of scrutiny of, girl, you going to see him? You flying out there to see him first?
Yeah.
I don't want her to have to go through all that.
I agree with that. Ladies, y'all hear what that man said? So, because y'all be asking me, Coach, what do you think about going to see a man first? Y'all heard it from another man. He wants you to
Wait,
feel safe. He coming to
wait,
you first.
wait till you. I do it even in the DM. With the DM, I'll ask her, do you want to, talk on the phone, or do you prefer to stay in the DM? I ain't got no issue. I ain't got no problem with it. It ain't, it's not that big of a deal. So when it comes to that travel, yes, I will come to you. I don't care if it's the first 10 times. I will come to you. I don't mind. It's not a big deal. I love
Ooh,
long distance connections.
oh, child. I don't listen. Somebody say you're not gonna be single for long. I'm just letting you know. You say you
I
want
told
your wife.
I told Rocky, I said, I'm trying to be married by the next family reunion.
Period. Oh man. You just gotta make sure we get invited to the wedding, okay?
Yes, you first invitation.
All
First invitation.
right. So I just have a couple more questions, but listen, I want to reset the room real quick. Welcome to Kingdom Connections Dating Show, guys. I'm Coach Roxy, your host for tonight. We have Adante, 51 years old. He has 5 kids. He's a teacher. He's in school to be a therapist. That is his passion. He's been married twice, but he's looking for his wife. And seems like he has matured a lot. He talked about some of his best qualities are going to be just know how to handle conflict, which is a huge plus, ladies. He also said that, he has great problem solving skills and he listens well. Period. Okay, ladies, don't forget that's important. He likes
Put
to
that out
go to
there, y'all.
comedy. He likes to go to comedy shows. He does like tall women. So for all the tall ladies, he does like tall women. He wants a mature woman. Okay, he wants someone who's mature, and he also, ladies, you can't be too religious. He wants you to have balance. He likes for someone who is humorous, likes to have fun as well. He does live in Wisconsin, but he doesn't mind relocating or, dating long distance. Now, here's what he said that I really liked because this is something I really teach as a coach is that men are to make that first move as far as going to visit you, right? And so he said he would come to you first. That's not something you would need to worry about. But yeah, ladies, he's looking for someone 44 to 53. Okay, you could be younger, but I really feel like you got to be really like sent from God and he has to use his discernment. But 44 to 53 is his preferred range. I'm really surprised by that. I know I have to like keep this short because I have somebody else waiting.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that you said that because a lot of men, 51 or 50 plus, they like 30-year-olds. Like A lot
A
of
lot of
men that are your age, they want somebody that's 30, 35. So for you to say 44 and then the older, it's like,
yeah.
wow, that's
Let me
commendable.
let me explain something to you. That's not to say if any woman in here that is not in that age bracket, that is not to say that you all will not make good wives. You all are not good women. I'm willing to compromise on it. If the Lord say different, and I find that connection, and I see where you fit, even in the height category. If you 5'8" my height or 5'6", whatever, I'll be willing to compromise. But a lot of older men want younger women for like bragging rights, because when you just look at life experience, like what would I as a 51-year-old have in common with a 30-year-old
Come on.
or a 35-year-old? That's creepy.
Yes,
A lot of that is for bragging rights or even control, because you can shape and mold, depending on
that's
just where their own
good.
maturity level is. That's why a lot of these men want someone younger. They want that. They don't want, because a lot of them still don't want to grow up. So they'd rather be with
Mm.
someone that won't challenge them to grow and be the king that they are, but they'd rather have this false sense of of king that they think that they are. But those younger women won't challenge them as much because they won't
Come
know
on.
to really hold them to a certain standard, just simply because of life experience. So that stuff is
Ooh.
it's just creepy to me. It's just real creepy. I'm going after a.
I forgot to tell you, put your phone on do not disturb, man of God.
Oh yeah.
Uh-oh. Ooh, no. Oh, Lord of mercy. I think he gonna come back, y'all. Ooh, shout out to my other guests backstage. Thank you, sis. Don't fall asleep. I see you, sis, looking on pretty. Hang tight, girl. I hope you hear the conversation. Can you hear him? Okay, period. Okay, I'll be right there.
Okay, my fault.
All right.
I hit the button by
You
mistake.
there?
But yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Oh, no, I can't hear you. Hold on. I think something happened to the audio.
Okay.
Lord.
Mic check.
No.
Mic check.
Yeah, when y'all come on the dating show, make sure your phone is on do not disturb, okay? We gotta hear him because he's almost done, y'all. Something happens. I don't know why this does that. I need my husband again, y'all. Hold on.
Mic check.
Why
One,
does that
two.
happen though? This is so
Mic check.
weird. Okay, can you hear me? Can you guys hear him? Okay, so they can hear you, but something happens
Mic
to
check.
me. Ooh, I'm trying to let him cook, y'all. I know
Let
y'all
me
can hear him, but because he
let
went
me
out,
let me go
oh,
out and come back
it did
in.
it again. No, don't wait a minute. Wait.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you know what? Leave and come right back. Leave and come right back.
Okay.
Like
Okay.
come out and come right
Okay.
back in. But something is up with mine. Like mine does this weird thing. I gotta figure this out because I thought I had fixed it. But child, he dropping. He dropping them gems tonight, honey. I know that's right. Ryan! Yeah, I need him to come and fix this thing because baby, what we not about to do is okay, he might be
Mic
back. Oh,
check.
hold on,
Mic
y'all. Hello?
mic check.
No, why are you here twice? Hold on, y'all. Remove that from stage. Okay, hold on. I need, whew, y'all, I can't hear him. Why is it doing
Oh,
that? I know you guys can hear him. Something goes on with mine, and I have to figure it out.
okay.
I can't. Then it's gonna let
I'm
me
not gonna
leave. Oh,
I'm not gonna touch anything.
no, we need you to stay. Hold on,
I'm
y'all.
not gonna touch anything.
Hold on. Let me get my hubby, y'all. Hold on.
You know what? While you figure that
Ryan,
out,
it
let me
did it
just go ahead.
again. Ryan,
Let me fill in the
it did it
time while you
again. I
figure
need
that
your
while you
help.
filling that out.
Come, I'm sorry.
Um,
Hold on,
so
y'all.
yeah, as a
My baby was
as a
asleep.
51 year
Come
old,
on.
I'm looking
I
at
thought you was.
this kind of
Yeah, hold on.
life
I'm on live.
experience.
No, I'm on live. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry.
Oh,
It did it. I don't know what's going on with it, but we fixed it the last time. I'm so sorry. It did it again.
I'm on
My
I'm on
phone
here three
keeps doing
times.
that. My headphones, yes. Okay, hold on, y'all. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay, you're right.
So
That's what we did the last time we put in the headphones. Okay, here we go. Hello?
mic
Hold on,
check one, two.
confirm. No, no, the settings. Oh, there you go. Right here. Done.
Tell the
There we
king I
go.
said what's up.
Hello?
I said tell your king I said
Hold
what's
on.
up.
Maybe go here. Audio.
I don't know if she
No,
heard me.
speaker. Right here. Hello?
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 Hello.
Why does it do that though? Thank you guys for your patience. Hold on.
Yours is working.
Yeah, but it's something they could. Oh wait, yeah. Wait. Yeah. Hello.
Mic check 1 2.
Thank you. Okay. Ooh, I gotta
You know
go
what?
because
You're
I
going
had
to
to
put
put
this
in
on
my
the sticky
AirPods.
note. You got to put
I
this on the
will.
sticky note. Next time it happened, I pressed this button.
Oh man. Okay. All right. Thank you again, y'all, for y'all patience. Real quick. Okay, we're almost done. Almost done.
Okay.
Somebody said we cast him down in the name of Jesus. They so silly. They all stay too. They said we gonna stay for this one.
Appreciate y'all.
Okay. So really quick before we go, I just want to know, when it comes to your readiness for dating, why do
Mhm.
you think you're ready to date right now?
I have more of an awareness of this part of my life. And I'm understanding it's not all emotional. I'm also understanding that relationships and marriage is for grown folk. What I mean by that is it takes a mature person to operate in this space of relationship, relating to someone, bonding and building. This is for grown folk. So I believe I'm ready because I'm more mature. I'm more humble. When life hits you upside the head and you get blurry and get your vision back, you see better. I'm teachable, understanding that not allowing myself to be taught, being hard-headed, hard-hearted, didn't get me anywhere. I'm ready to build in every sense of what that word means. That means we're starting from scratch in certain things, building from there. I'm ready to, really share life, experience life. Let's grow together. We may not be each other's first love, but we definitely gonna be the last. We're gonna be our last loves. And in some cases may feel like a first love. But I just believe I'm ready because I'm understanding that I'm the foundation. I'm the foundation, and everything is
Mm,
built off of me. So I had to get me together. I had to fix the cracks in this foundation. I had to fix the cracks in me, and still doing it. I don't mind therapy. I don't mind apologizing. I don't mind taking one for the team. Even if you wrong as 2 left feet, I'm gonna take one for the team. Some of the time I'm gonna take one for the team. But I believe I'm just ready because I just grew up. I grew up. I'm mature and understanding
child.
that you can't be childish in this thing. You can't. It don't work.
Amen. Amen. This is amazing. Um, wow. Amen. Somebody said this is good. My first time joining in. It was good to have been here. Way to go, Dante. Amen.
Thank you.
So, with all of that being said, one of the things that we like to do is we like to see, because like a lot of our viewers, they want to maybe see like your physique. So I like to
Oh,
do something called a kingdom cam, and this is where you get up and kind of just show us, what your,
okay.
physique looking like, looking
Okay.
like.
I'm outside. I'm outside. So let me see. Let me see.
There you go.
I don't know if
Okay.
y'all. I'm gonna get rid of this stomach real soon. I don't like it. I don't like a stomach, but you see my hair is long. My hair is long. So you see my stature. Um, just to even give you even more of a description of me and how I move in my relationship with Christ. I'm very expressive in my appearance. So my long hair, I get it from my father. He was a professional drummer and musician. He had long hair. I do have ear piercings. I do have 2 nose piercings. Um, my daughter has been trying to get me to get a tattoo with her because I don't have any tattoos on my body, but that's just kind of where I am with me right now. But that's it. 5'8.5". Give me my half. I need my half. So I got a big forehead, all that knowledge up in there. I do wear glasses, not all the time, but for reading. So these are my glasses. This is how I look without the glasses. A lot of people say I look like what's that, Lenny Kravitz. So I've been called that a whole lot. But yeah, I have been wearing glasses most of my life. So I believe her video might have paused. I can see you.
Say something.
Hello? I don't hear anything.
Mic check
I
1
can't
2.
hear anything completely. I'm not even on. Let me see.
I can hear
Hello?
you.
Are
I
you
can hear
there?
you.
You can hear me
Yes.
now? No, I
Yes.
can't hear him. I'm sorry, y'all. Somebody called me and knocked me off.
Oh, remember, press that button again.
No. Hello?
Mic check 1 2.
No. Are you there?
Mic check 1 2.
No. No, I can't hear anything. Okay, yeah. But what's that? It said just testing speaker. Hello?
Mic check. Mic
No,
check.
I'm sorry, y'all. Everybody say, "Where's Roxy?" Y'all, thank you for y'all patience. Hold on. Oh.
Mic check.
Ciao. Okay, hello?
Yes.
It didn't do it this time. Whatever we did last time, y'all.
Right.
Look, they say they patient. And somebody say they rebuke the spirit of, oh no, hold on.
There
For
will be
real, like, that was crazy.
I know. There will be sound in
Hello?
Jesus.
Can you
Yes.
guys hear me?
Yes, we can hear
Like, I can't even hear. Let me see if they can hear me.
They can.
They can hear me?
you. We can hear you.
Okay. So I can't hear nothing at all. Like, and I don't want to get off. Okay, hold on. Maybe he can leave and come right back.
No, I think it's that.
So they can all hear me. Man, gotta go. Hello?
Mic check.
Hello?
I can hear you.
We gotta fix this. This is crazy. Okay. They said, while we were waiting, can you tell us your long-term goals?
There you go. Like that.
Long-term goal.
What are your
Okay.
long-term goals? I know y'all can hear him. Thank you. Yeah, y'all go ahead and talk to him real quick.
Okay, that's a very, very good question. And just let me know the question as they bring them in. My long-term goal.
That's weird. They say I
Besides
have to
marriage,
fix
just
that.
to be married. I want to go into business for myself. I want to start owning real estate. I want to do this with my wife. I want to work on my public speaking, traveling, being a public speaker. I want to increase my coaching, consulting practice. I definitely want to own land. I want to own real estate because I want to create. I know it's a political word, but affordable housing. I really want to pay my buildings off to where I can charge whatever rent I want to charge, and I want to make it affordable to families that they shouldn't have to decide on whether rent or clothes or shoes or whatever. But I want to make the rent affordable. I don't necessarily
just log on as a guest to see.
I don't have aspirations of starting my own ministry.
No, I can't hear anything, baby. I can't hear anything.
And going into those particular
Okay, let me see.
I have dreams of
That's a good
taking
one.
my
Hold on.
consulting firm.
Thank you so much. I don't know what happened.
I don't want to just keep it local. Of course, always help my children in their endeavors and what they're endeavoring to do. I manage my daughter with her music. She's a rap artist. I manage her and her music. So there's things that we're looking to do with that. I'm really looking to open. I was homeless before. I went through that whole situation. Yeah. So there was something that the Lord wanted me to see going through that situation. So I see programs that I would like to start helping people who need either help finding homes, help with their rent, help to be, to prevent from becoming homeless. Because some of the programs here are good, but they take an extra long time. So I want to create something where they won't have to wait long for assistance without me being taken advantage of in the process. I want to find out what my wife likes to do. I want to see where her gifts and talents and her abilities fit in with what I'm doing, with what God has called me to do. That's why, ladies, make sure he has a vision, because what you're ultimately submitting to is you're committing to his vision, not him, his vision. So I want to see where she fits in with my vision. So once again, I'm not intimidated by any degrees or successes, because one thing I look at is, where does all of that fit in my vision? Where does that align with what God has called me to do in the line of work that I'm going to get into? And I'm going to support her in whatever God has called her to do. She's going to have my undying, loyal, unconditional support. I'm going to push her in her calling, in her ministry. And then I want to find out what we can do together. What can we do together as husband and wife, apart from our own separate missions and goals that God has called us to? What can we bring together from that and create from that to serve whoever we're called to serve? So I'm looking for a wife that I can serve with, that can serve with me. Um, yeah, there's some other qualities I'm looking for, but I reserve that for when I'm praying for my wife every night. I leave that into prayer. So I always let the Lord know this the type of woman I want to have. But what I gave you all is just some character things about her, some benefits that I would like to see from her, and what she will bring into the relationship. I don't like to use the what you bring to the table type talk. I don't like to use that, because God says he prepares the table. So I don't need you to bring nothing to the table. God already said he prepared the table. So it's just a matter of, what do we both bring that can create and encourage a long lasting, healthy marriage and relationship? Can we have one? Because I could be smart, she could be smart, but a lot of us, we weren't that intelligent when it came to relationship. So someone that really knows how to have relationship, someone that really knows
Amen.
to bond and connect.
Man.
In a relationship.
Listen, they have been talking to you this entire time.
And you know what? I can't. The letters are so small on the screen, so I can't see their responses. I would love to respond back, but I couldn't see all that was being said. I'll probably have to watch.
Wow.
I'll watch the replay and I'll respond that way. You can,
Wow.
respond. But that's what I'm looking for. I want her to be her best. I want her to shine. I don't care if she shine more than me. I want my baby to be as great as she's supposed to be.
Amen. Okay, well, listen, Adante, I want to reset the room really quick. Can you guys hear me good? Am I back? All right, I want to say thank you guys so much for your patience. Thank you so much for your patience. I want to reset the room, guys. This is Adante, 51 years old. He lives in Wisconsin. I know y'all just had a whole conversation with him and getting to know him. And thank you again for my second guest who's been waiting so patiently. I really appreciate you. But he has 5 kids. He's a teacher. He's in school to be a therapist. He's been saved for quite some time, since he was 15. He is waiting for marriage, lady. So he is on his journey to be abstinent. Now when it comes to what he's looking for, he does like taller women. But he's okay with 6'5", 6" and taller. When it comes to the type of woman he's looking for, he wants you to be secure in who you are, number one. He wants you to be ambitious, and he wants you to be balanced. Okay, so for all my saved and sanctified, and filled with the Holy Spirit ladies, he needs you to be balanced. Okay.
Yes.
When it comes to the distance, he's okay with relocating one day if it's the Lord's will. He's okay with dating someone who does not live in Wisconsin. So he's ladies, he is open. He seems very mature. One of the things that I really love that he mentioned, which is really important, he said he has great problem solving skills. And y'all know that is definitely one of the keys to a healthy and successful relationships. He said he's ready for marriage. Again, this will be his third time. He's learned from his mistakes, and he's more mature this time around. All right. And so, ladies, I want you to know that, he said a lot tonight. So, ladies, the way this show works is he's about to provide his Facebook name. Actually, his Facebook name is his name on the screen right there, Dante. But you can go ahead and send him a DM. I feel like your DM's about to be on swole. Okay. You're gonna listen, you're gonna have a lot of DMs tonight.
You know what? You know what? That is the number one thing that I'm always accused of.
Really?
People automatically assume, "Oh, I know your DMs." I'm like, no, I'm not even gonna hype myself up like that. No,
Amen. You're humble. I love
no.
that.
I said, the
Oh.
reason why my DMs is not because I haven't really been reaching out like that.
Mm.
I've been kind of just taking some time just for me and things like that. I'm like, no.
Wow. Wow. Okay. So, ladies, for those of you who are interested, you can send him a DM and let him know. Now, y'all ain't got to go now because we still got another guest coming on. Okay. So, y'all can wait. Give it a few minutes. Okay. Don't be doing that. So, Kingdom Connections, y'all stay tuned. But y'all send him a message tonight. Let him know you saw him on the Kingdom Connections dating show. Give him a nice compliment. And like I always tell my female clients, may the best person win on tonight. I really pray that whoever slides in your DMs, that you really, find the person you are looking for. I know you told me you're ready. You really want to find your wife. And so I really pray that God connects you through this platform here, Adante. Do you have any last thing you want to say, words of encouragement, or just anything you want to say to your future wife?
I just appreciate you all listening to me. As you can see, I got the gift to talk. Um, I'll be trying to work on that. I know everything is under time constraint. Thank you all for listening. Thank you for your questions. Thank you for your involvement. To my future wife, I know you've been praying for me. I know you probably the reason why no connection or dating relationship has worked.
Period.
I know you've been praying that some little woman don't mess me up for you. And trust me, your prayers are working. I'm coming. I've been working on me, getting me together, addressing some things. I've been praying for you, as well. And the same thing I pray for you, I've been praying that I become that exact same spouse that I'm praying for you to be. So I want to be that spouse to you as well. So hold on, I'm coming. And if she's in here,
Ooh.
I'm here. I appreciate you tuning in. Nice to meet you. Been waiting on you, and let's make it happen.
Ooh, child. I know that's right. Thank you so much. Listen, ladies, his Facebook name is Adante Jordan. Go ahead and send him a DM. But like I said, give it a few moments. He just got off the show. Let him relax. It's been a whole hour. So give him a few moments. Okay. Thank you so much for coming on. Listen, you got to keep us posted.
I
You
will.
got to let us know how things are going. Give us some updates, whether or not you find your person. We really pray you do.
Hey, we family now. We
We
family
locked
now.
in. Period. Thank you for applying
This,
to be on the show too. I appreciate your
oh yeah.
application.
Yeah, this is my first time really doing something like this along with the speed dating thing. So this is all a good thing of first. So I appreciate it. So you and your husband,
Oh,
y'all doing y'all thing. I appreciate y'all.
amen. Thank you so much. To God be all the glory. Okay, thank you. Have a good night, Dante.
You do. You
Ooh,
just
child.
take care.
Thank you. Ooh, okay, really, really quick. Let me just drop the link for the y'all. That was good, but thank y'all for your patience once again. Let me drop this link real quick for those of you listen, especially to the fellas. Okay, he literally applied to be on the show like a week ago. Like he seen the show was here and he's like, listen, I'm gonna put in the application. Fellas, we need to make sure that you need to make sure that you apply to be on the show. It's fun. I mean, as you can see, the ladies are in the comments, the fellas are in the comments. Come on the show. I'm gonna drop the link right here for those of you who wanna apply. Now let me say this caveat real quick, okay? I have almost 100 people who are online. However, I will get to your application. So I just need y'all to be patient. We do have a lot of applications, especially from the ladies, because one thing my sister's gonna do is show up. But I'm gonna drop the link right here for you guys to sign up for the data show. And also, real quick, I want to also say this because I see that Nat talked about singles weekends. But those of you who are new to our page and you may not know what Kingdom Connections is, we are just a community of like minded Christian singles. My husband and I are founders. We love what it is that we do. We are also Christian dating coaches as well. And so we teach Christian singles how to date. This platform is really for Christian singles to have a space where we can have a good time on Monday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern. But then also we host virtual events. We're hosting a singles weekend, September the 17th through the 20th, right in Orlando, Florida. So listen, make sure you guys are coming out to Orlando. I already see some of you who are watching, you're coming to singles weekend. But if you are not, this is where you need to be. So we need the fellas, we need the ladies. It's a 4-day weekend experience. We're gonna do Pop the Balloon Data Show, salsa dancing, a Christian comedy show. We're gonna have a red carpet gala where you get to come out and style. And so I am telling you, you need to be in the room for singles weekend. Okay, I'm gonna drop the link for those of you who are like, wait a minute, I need to be in sync. Yes, you need to be there. There's gonna be a lot of Christian singles like yourself. We're gonna have a good time. You could potentially meet your person. You never know. We have dating and relationship workshops with different speakers. We have y'all just go to the website. Okay, I'm done. I'm about to bring up my second gift. But go to the website for singles weekend for those of you who are Christian, but you just want community. You want, support. You want to position yourself to meet your person. This is a place to be. Okay. All right, let's bring my second gift. Hoo child. Let me bring you up. Hey sis.
Hey, how you doing, Coach?
Look, I'm gonna have to really see this thing ain't even working no more. It was just working, and now, yeah, it did it again.
Oh
The
my
devil is a
God.
liar. I
And
don't know
I am
what
not
that
like
is. I
Adante,
really
honey.
don't. We
Oh
literally
my
just got it fixed. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go on my computer like how I just did. Me one moment. But thank you so much for your patience. How you
God.
doing?
I'm good. I'm doing
Okay. Well,
good.
clearly they can
Adante,
hear you,
I'm
but
going
I
to speak up
can't.
for
So
the
let me just
sisters.
see what happens here. Let me get on this
Adante is the
computer real
bomb,
quick because
y'all. I'm too old for
we gotta
him,
fix
but
that.
those of you who are between 50, what is it,
Okay.
44 to 53, y'all better
I
get
don't know
with
what you're
that.
saying. Hold on.
Woo, honey.
Okay. What did you say?
Girl, I said Adante's a little. He said 44 to 53, but I'm a little beyond that. But I was telling the ladies, encouraging them, if y'all in between that age bracket, y'all need to get with that because that's a woo. He had me. I'm like clutching the little pearls I got. Hey, Karen, I can see the messages. I'm on my computer, so I can see y'all. Y'all be nice. Oh no, I can't hear you again. Y'all got any questions for me? Well, I can introduce myself. That'll be good because I swear I'm not as outgoing as he is. But my name is Lisa, and I am from Cleveland, Ohio. And I do a lot. I am a school counselor by day, a mental therapist by night, mental health therapist by night, and I'm also a researcher. So I'm a little bit of a nerd. And oh, can y'all not hear me either?
I think they can hear you. I think y'all can't hear me.
Oh, well, I can hear you.
You look pretty. Hold on.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, I have to. I don't know why this does that. I may have to. It's weird. I'm probably gonna try to like get off of my phone. So they hear you, Lisa. All
Okay.
right, I'm gonna try to get off my phone completely and see what happens and just use my computer.
Yeah, I'm using my
They
computer.
can hear you. They said that they can hear you, Lisa.
Okay.
Okay,
So
I'm
I'm
about to get
Lisa.
off of my phone. Let's see.
Okay. So I'm
They can
Lisa.
hear both of us. Okay.
I'm from
All right.
Cleveland, Ohio. I'm a school counselor. I'm a freshman counselor. So pray for me, y'all, because they need a lot, truly. But they do get better towards the end of the school year when I'm done with them. I am also a mental health therapist. And then I am a researcher. And then I'm also a minister in training. So I have a lot going on. But I do feel God will make the room for me to have room for dating. I just fill my life up with time, with things, because I have time. But when I am with a man of God, who God has put in my space, I will definitely make time for him, and I know God will make that time for me as well. Um, Thank you. Yes, girl, Rochelle. Mental health is so important. I hate that we
Can you
have
guys hear me?
stigma. I
Can you
can
guys
hear
hear me?
you.
Okay.
Can you? Oh, good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. All right. Welcome, Miss Lisa.
Thank you. How are you, Coach?
I am good, but thank you for your patience. I know you've been waiting
Girl,
back.
it was good. That was a good show. I was like, shoot, wait a minute. I'm not in the age bracket.
Oh my God. That was
Like, I'm telling them they
good.
better come on and get him. Somebody
Listen,
from
they
the
already
community,
left to
that
go get
man,
him, child. They're
that
listen, the
man
ladies
of
already
God,
the
honey.
ladies already left. They said, listen, I'm about to go and DM
Okay,
Dante.
right, and I don't blame them. Like, y'all better come on and get that man.
I know that's right.
Woo.
So, okay, you said you're Lisa. How old are you, Lisa?
I ain't even tell my age. I ain't
Oh,
told them
okay.
that.
Okay.
I ain't told them that. That's what I said. I just said that I'm older, but I'm
Okay.
59. I'm 59 going. But I'm a young spirited person. I'm not,
You look good.
Thank you, girl. Thank you.
Yes. Okay, so 59. And where are you located?
I am in Cleveland, Ohio.
Ohio in the house. Okay. Now, how long have you been single?
Girl, I've been divorced since 2008,
Okay.
and I haven't really had any significant relationships. I've dated, and then I had this really good coach named Coach Roxy, who showed me the way, the truth, and the light.
Come on.
And once I started to realize what I needed to know and see, and identify red flags quickly, I don't really I don't really keep anybody, because they're just not who I want. And I'm not going to waste my time or their time. Life is short.
I know that's right. Listen, you ain't playing games when it comes to dating, right?
No, not at all. Not at all.
That's right.
Paul
Amen.
said, am I sure about that? Yes, Paul, I am.
She looked
all
good for 59. Listen, they think right don't crack, okay? Oh man, I love that for you. So,
Thank
okay.
you.
How long have you been single though?
I mean, I haven't been in a committed relationship
Okay.
in
Yeah.
all that time. No. And again, I don't really, this is probably the first time I've actually put myself out there like that, like where people outside of Ohio or whatever can see me. I've been on dating sites and I've gone on a couple of dates, but I've not really dated. Like, I haven't been in a committed relationship. So that's unfortunate.
Have you been married before?
I have. I was married
Oh
from
yeah, you said you were divorced
Yeah.
in 2008. Got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Awesome. And do you have any kids, Lisa?
I do. I have a dog, and that is my baby. And so, if you don't like dogs, it ain't gonna work, y'all. I'm sorry. And yeah, and I hope you have a dog, because I would love your dog, and I would love your kids too.
Mhm.
So that's no problem. But I cannot have. Oh, that was the other thing. I can't have kids. So I'm
Okay.
beyond that age.
Okay. Now, what do you do for work?
I do a lot. I am a school counselor. I work with freshmen, and that y'all pray. And I was telling them before to pray for me, because when this is that time of year when they're a little bit out of control, and once they become at the end of the year, we calm down a little bit. I am also a mental health therapist, so I definitely believe in that. I do not believe in the mental health stigma. We really need to take care of ourselves, not just physically, but mentally and spiritually. I am also a researcher, and then on top of that, I am a minister in training. That's new. You didn't know that.
That's awesome. Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
You are busy, man. You're busy,
Girl,
busy.
yes. But I know that my God will make time for my man, because my man is I mean, I've been kind of patient, very patient waiting, because I just really don't play games about me and my heart. I don't. I will.
Can't. That's
Yeah.
it. Period.
And somebody named Coach Roxy taught me that too. So I really don't play. I mean, like, for real.
Listen,
So,
I tell people
yeah.
once my client goes through my programs, I always tell all my ladies, like, I'd rather y'all be single than to settle. I'm pretty sure you
Yeah.
have had quite a few guys, because you did send me emails and messages about some prospects,
Yeah.
and you said, nope.
Yeah.
So I said, listen, keep it that way, because I always tell people that it's better for you to, leave a relationship, leave a situationship versus leaving a marriage. And so I want you to not only date well, but I want you to marry well. And so you are doing what you need to do because you are marriage minded. So super proud of you.
Yes, very much so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
And the thing is that, I mean, honestly, that my first husband, I did settle. I mean, he was a nice man. I'm not saying that, in a mean way, but he was a nice man, and I thought he was a nice man, so I should marry him. But it's so much more to that. And I really don't want to get divorced again. That I would not put that on my worst enemy.
Amen.
It's not cool at all I mean, it's just hard. And healing from that. I worked my butt off to heal from that. I went to therapy myself, and I am still in therapy because I like therapy. I'm a therapist, so I'm going to have my little maintenance checks.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to, I just can't, I can't go through that. But I don't want to go through life by myself either. So that's why I'm filling my time with all of this stuff. But things will fall off if my man show up. Come on, honey.
Where you at, man of God? I hope you watching.
You need to be watching or watching the replay or something. Like, come on, I've been praying for you.
I know that's right. She is ready too. Let me say that she is very much ready. She has done the work in therapy. As she said, she's within therapy right now, and she's done a lot of coaching. So praise God for that. Now when it comes to you being you actually being a Christian, how long have you been saved?
I've been saved since I was, how old was I? It was a long time ago. I would say in high school.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been high school.
Okay.
And I've given myself to him a couple of times. Just, I've gotten rebaptized, like right when I was married. I was going through a lot, and I got baptized again. But yeah, I've been saved. I mean, that didn't mean that I wasn't saved or had to be resaved or whatever. I was saved. I just felt like I need to reconnect, if that makes sense.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And do you go to church every Sunday?
I go to church every Sunday.
Hey,
if it's not online, if it's not in person, I'm online. Like I'm at church. Yes.
I'm just saying, because there's a lot of people who are believers, but they may not go to church every Sunday because of work or whatever reason. So good.
No.
Okay. In church on Sundays. Awesome. Now, I got to ask this question, because the men of God who are watching or will watch, I want to ask about premarital sex, right? So one of the things that I know a lot of women that I've worked with or currently work with, they talk about how it's hard finding men of God who are abstinent. But I have heard men of God say that sometimes they're having difficulties finding women of God who are abstinent. Yeah. So what are your thoughts on premarital sex? I mean, are you waiting until marriage for that?
I'm waiting until marriage. I honestly, I don't want to get I don't want to be that person that, gets all caught up. And I think, and before, like with my husband, we were not abstinent. We were definitely equally yoked, because we did find God together again. And, but he didn't want to be abstinent. So at that point, I didn't have the self-worth to say no. Now I have the self-worth to say no. Like, I'm not playing with you. So yeah, I feel like that's so important. And honestly, if you want to have sex, then you need to be married to me. Like, what? Like, come on.
That's it.
I mean, really.
Okay, so you're waiting. Okay,
Oh,
awesome.
definitely waiting. And it's so funny because I talked to a Muslim friend of mine, and he said, "Yeah, the reason why we date is for marriage.
Oh
We
wow.
don't have sex." And I'm like, "Wow, what's up with us? Like, we need to get back to that because I know we were at that point
We
at some.
were. We were
So,
definitely.
yeah, it's kind of I don't know, but
Okay.
yeah, I definitely am waiting.
I love that for you. Amen. All right. So I know you're busy with work and all that you have going on, being a minister in training. What are some things that you like to do for fun?
Believe it or not, I can't sing, but I love karaoke. I love seeing people kind of coming out of themselves and, having a good time and maybe not hitting the note correctly, but having enough confidence to get up and sing their favorite song or that type of thing. I love comedy shows too. So when Dante said that, I was like, that's cool. I like comedy shows. I like festivals and I like supporting the arts of any type, whether it's ballet or orchestra or um, concerts. My last concert, I went to the New Edition concert. I love they were one of my favorite groups. And I mean, honestly, I love going to church, and my man needs to love going to church too. And he can't be spiritual. I need him to be able to say he's a Christian. So
Mm.
yeah, I see that so much on those dating sites that, oh, I'm spiritual. Like, what does that mean? Like,
Mm.
I'm so sorry about that. But I have a relationship with Jesus Christ and I need you to do the same. And I need you to enjoy having that relationship. And we need to have
Amen.
that relationship together. So,
So
yeah.
basically, he got to be saved for real, for real.
Oh yeah, and I appreciate the balance because it definitely has to be a balance. You can't
Mhm.
be, I've seen some reels or whatever. It was one in particular that really hit me. Like the woman first date had her Bible and she was like telling me, "I want to," I mean, you still have. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm still Lisa. I'm not Minister Lisa. I'm not Dr. Lisa. I'm just Lisa. So I need Lisa to have her needs met, my heart to be saved and filled, not just with the Holy Ghost, but also with the man of my life that God has for me. So I
Mm.
can't continue to, just constantly focus on God. And I have this man right here in the flesh that he gave me.
Oh, child. Okay, so let's talk about the man of God that you're praying for. What are some qualities that he has to have?
Uh, I like a man that likes having a conversation and that will appreciate the nerd in me because I know I am a little nerdy. Um, and that guy that will be emotionally intelligent, uh, he has to be able to relate to feelings. Like I'm a therapist and a school counselor. You can't not relate to feelings and be able to talk to me about things. Be open to therapy if we need it, because marriage is great. When I was married at the beginning, it was great, but then when it was time to work on some things, um,
Yeah.
you got to be able to work on it. You can't just say, I mean, prayer is good and it definitely is, but sometimes we need a little bit more, and God put therapists on earth so that we can have those talks. And you can always find a therapist that also brings in Bible and Christianity and things like that. There's a lot of us out there, so there's no reason for anybody not to, work on their marriage or work on their relationship. That's so important that you want to do the work. That you're healed,
Mm.
sweetie. You gotta be healed. You can't say that you're healed and you're still sounding all. I swear, when I see some of these dating profiles, they sound so mean and upset and just frustrated. Like, honey, get a grip. Like, really. You have to be healed. Do the work to heal. And like I said, I'm still, I'm healed, but I still want to maintain my healing. And so I see my therapist, and it's okay to see a therapist. I'm not going to sit here and say, be ashamed of being in therapy. It is okay. to be in therapies. Don't. I love that. Oh, and I like going to the movies too. I forgot that.
Movies?
But like what Eddie Murphy said in um, I can't even think of the movie, but you got Bamboozled, the banana in the tailpipe, like you got tricked. I mean, some kind of way, the history of psychology, it's a horrible history for Black people. But now that we have all these Black people, all these African-centered people, all these people who know how to work with us, we can do it. We can go to therapy, but you just don't have to go to just anyone. And the one thing, and I'm sorry, I'm gonna get off my soapbox in a minute because you're looking serious. But the other thing is that you can fire us if we're not doing what you want us to do. You can fire us, and we're okay with that. We want you to get healed.
That's so true.
If I get healed, somebody else can.
Come on, yes.
Somebody, honey, don't stay with me because I'm not. And no, go to somebody that is going to help you. So don't feel like that you're hurting our feelings. No, we want you to be healed. That's the whole point.
That's good, because there is so much for everybody when it comes to therapy and all that. Amen.
Yeah.
Awesome. Now, we talked about the qualities that he has to have. What are some of your deal breakers?
I really don't like a smoker. Ugh.
Okay.
My father used to smoke when I was younger, and I was wise enough to roll down the window a little bit to get some air. And now they're saying that's, cigarette smoke is not good for you. I always laugh at that. Like, I was the one that rolled down the window and said, no, I don't want to smoke, smell that smoke. What else? He definitely he can't be at home on a Sunday. He needs to give back to the kingdom. I like for my man to be working as well. He doesn't have to be a minister. He has to support my ministry. If he's one of those that don't believe that women should be able to preach, or it's not going to work. I'm sorry, God called me and I accepted the call. So it is what it is. So what else is a deal breaker?
So you said no smoking. He got to be in church on Sundays, and he got to believe in women preachers.
Yeah, definitely. Okay. Yeah.
What about long distance? Is he can he live in another state?
He can live in another. I liked what Adante said. That was cool. I was like, you want to come and visit me all the time? That is great. And you know what? Before meeting you, I used to be that woman that would go first. I didn't, I had no clue. I was like, I'll come, but then what ended up happening is that they didn't come. Mm-hmm. They didn't come, so I'm like, wait a minute. And then I met you and I'm like, oh, I wasn't supposed to go in the first place. So now that I don't go in the first place, all of a sudden, so
you're having a whole different experience.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I don't need a man that's not going to at least take the initiative and be the man. Like, come on. I really, want a man that's going to pursue me, and because I want to be pursued, and then I'm going to respond in kind, but I don't want, I don't feel like that's very Christ-like, honestly. I mean, I think a man is supposed to make the first move.
Make the first move to come. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. All right. Now, when it comes to, you dating right now, I know that you said that you've been single for quite some time.
Yes.
But I mean, if your future husband is watching, I know that there's some guys that are still watching. So let's say he is watching. Why do you feel like you're ready? I love it, Lisa. You are so silly. I love it. Look, okay. Let's say he's watching tonight, or maybe he's going to catch the replay. Why would you say that you are ready right now to meet him?
I really did work on being healed. I know how important it is to be healed. I've been on the end of dating where the man wasn't healed and how I felt. And it's not a good feeling when you're in a relationship or you're pursuing a relationship with someone and they're not healed. That is so important to me. What was the question again? I'm sorry, I went all off.
I was talking about, let's say, like your future.
Oh, if he's here. I'm sorry, babe. And sometimes I get off topic too. And I might forget, like, you have to repeat yourself a little bit, but it's okay.
Yeah. Why are you ready? Why are you ready,
and-
Lisa?
So definitely healed. I definitely, he needs to like goofy, nerdy women because that's me.
I can tell.
But I think I'm a cool nerd. Like, you know, sometimes you, sometimes you know, have nerds that, you know, are always in the books. I'm not always in the books. I know it may seem like it because I'm doing a lot, but I do like to have fun. You gotta like to have fun. You gotta like to laugh and you know, put yourself out there. Like with karaoke, I try to sing more of the love type songs and stuff like that. I do like Tina Turner. I will sing her song, "Rolling on the River." I love that song, and you know, but yeah, but I do like to have fun. I love to travel, so just sweetheart, I would just love, you know, to meet you, and I just really have been praying for you, and I feel like, you know, God has definitely kept me away.
Yeah.
Or you've been praying for me not to have anybody because I feel it. Like your prayers are strong. So I already know you have a good relationship with God because he's been blocking. He's been blocking. So I haven't even had a chance to be with anybody because my intuition now is so heightened and I just know what a red flag looks like and I'm just not taking it anymore. I'm waiting for you, hun.
I'm ready. I'm ready. Okay, period. Lisa, how tall are you?
I am 5'5.5".
Okay.
Yep.
Awesome. Okay. Now, what about your age preferences? Like, what is your age?
That's a hard question because, you know, I'm not like a cougar, like, you know, wanting somebody 30 because that's like old enough to be my son. But
Right.
I definitely, I mean, as far as younger, I would say at least in the 50s. Like you can't be like that much younger than that.
50
And
plus?
then, huh?
Okay. Did you say 50 plus?
Yeah.
50
And
plus.
then, but on the higher end, it's a lot of men that look really old.
Yeah.
And I really need like a youthful looking person. And that's really hard for me because most of the men that I come around that are older than me are not youthful. Like they still want to sit in the house. Like I'm not trying to sit in the house. Like, you know, like, I'm not. I mean, I want to get like, I mean, Cleveland is by the. I mean, we have the Lake Erie beach, but it's a beach. Like, let's go to the beach, hon. Let's do something. We can go to Detroit right up the street, you know. So, I mean, I just don't.
Yeah, you want to be outside. Yeah,
I definitely want to be outside. So,
okay.
Yeah.
So 50 plus, but he got to look youthful, and he got to, you know, definitely want to be outside. He can't be a homebody.
No, no. I mean, I like in the wintertime.
Yeah, but summertime you're trying to be out.
This summer, we're trying to go outside and have fun and be out and drive. Even taking a drive down we don't have Mulholland Way, but we got something. I have Mayfield Road. How about that?
I love it. Okay. So just a couple more questions and then we're gonna wrap up for tonight. You have been doing an amazing job, Lisa. So my next question is, I don't think I asked you the question about like relocation. Would you be willing to relocate? Or are you open to distance but not relocation?
I don't want to say I'm not open. It's just I'm an only child. I don't have any living siblings. My sister was stillborn, but I still acknowledge her. Her name was Rhonda. And unfortunately, because of that, both of my parents are living and they live here. And so until my responsibilities are up, I would probably need to stay close by. But I'm definitely open to long distance relationships. I'm open to eventually traveling to see him. But he definitely needs to come to me first a few times. I loved when Adante said that.
Yeah, he did good with that.
Yeah. And I mean, if he's cool with that, that would be great. But I'm not like totally against relocating. I've lived so many places. I could definitely relocate. I just have to be a good daughter.
Oh,
And
that's good.
yeah, I
I love
really
that. You're
don't
a
want to
trigger.
leave them. Yeah. I mean, and I've been gone most of my adult life. So this is
Yeah.
the first time I've actually lived in Cleveland and been in the
Oh,
same city with my parents. So I really need to kind of hang out with them for a minute.
okay, Lisa. All right. Well, I'm gonna reset the room real quick for those who may just be coming in or maybe didn't hear a lot about you. Lisa, Cleveland, Ohio. You're 59 years old. You don't have any children. You're a school counselor and also a therapist. You've been saved since high school, so practically most of your life. You do go to church every Sunday. You serve in your church for fun. You like to, you like to go to concerts, comedy shows, and you also like to travel. You're not looking for someone who's spiritual. He got to be saved for real, for real. You do believe in waiting until marriage when it comes to, the do. I never like to say the word because I ain't trying to get in trouble on Facebook because every little thing, okay? Believe in abstinence. Qualities of her future husband, must believe in therapy, got to be open to expressing your feelings, and you got to be healed. Um, and you got to like to have fun because she likes to have fun.
Yeah.
Deal breakers. This is important. Can't be a homebody, okay? You gotta
Mhm.
definitely want to be outside. Gotta have a church home. I like that, Lisa, because sometimes, I mean, especially on dating apps, I see there are guys who, say that they're looking for a church. So I like that you said, like, you want him to actually be in a church on Sundays and not.
Yeah.
And also he got to believe in women preachers as well.
Mhm.
You said that you are ready because you're healed. You've been doing the work and you are ready. You've been praying for this man, and so prayerfully, he finds you as
And
soon.
I've been coached. Like I had a dating coach. Like I've been working. Like this is not like I'm ready to use
She
all
ready.
the
She ready.
tips, honey. All the
So
tips that my coach Roxy gave me.
one of the
Come
things, yes, listen, one of the things I tell the guys that come through either my husband's program or, who come on our platform for whatever reason, I said, listen, I mean, if you get a woman from my program who's gone through my program, you got to, number one, come correct. But number two, she's done so much work because, for me, my programs are never about like just finding this man. Because I tell y'all, I don't want y'all to even get married or settle until your heart is at peace, your mind is at peace. And so, you've done the work, you've waited patiently, you're constantly doing the work. And, life is a journey, healing is a journey. And so I just want to say to the fellas that are watching who may be interested, I can speak for you, Lisa. Like me coaching you when I did was such a pleasure. It was such an honor. And I saw how serious you were. And I know that you're gonna make a great wife one day. And I don't say that about everybody. Okay. There's some people that I'd be like, baby, you need to just, you're not ready yet. And let's continue to do some work. But I know I can honestly say that you are marriage minded and you're ready. And I cannot wait to see how God blows your mind. And so one of the things that we like to do here, here on the Data Show is we like to do our Kingdom Cam. I don't know. I mean, if you're able to stand up, just so the fellas, because fellas like to see.
Yeah, they're visual.
They're visual, so they want to see what you're working with.
Yes. Yes. Okay. I don't know if you can see, but
I like your dress. That's cute. Yeah, that's a cute dress. Okay. She got all pretty for tonight.
Look, babe, I've lost weight. I've lost over 20 pounds just for you. So yes, I was a size 22 and now I am a size 14, 16.
Oh, you look good. Good job. So you see, you've been doing the work.
Look, you talking about 50 plus women don't look good, honey. We look good.
Yes, that part. That part.
Chance. and you have to look good too. That's the other part. Like, don't be
sloppy.
So judgmental on us, and then y'all not looking good and want a younger woman.
Let me just say this real quick, okay?
Yes.
I love that. Amen. All right. Well, listen, it has been a pleasure having you on the show, and I just cannot wait. Make sure you keep us posted, fellas. Listen, I mean, if you're interested, send Lisa, write her on Facebook. Lisa, can you give them your Facebook name so that they can go ahead and send you DM if they're interested? What is your name on Facebook?
It's so many of my name, but it's
Oh, it
Lisa
is?
Sims. It's
Let me
Sims. And
drop it for you too, Lisa.
okay,
SIMS. Give me one.
yeah. And then yeah, Lisa Sims. And then I think on Instagram I am feisty_butterfly. Yeah, I think those are the main two. I don't really do two. I have TikTok, but I would never respond to a TikTok. So
All right. So
yeah.
Lisa Sims. I hope I got the right page. Oh Lord. Yep. Lisa Sims. I just went
Yep.
ahead and posted it right there.
Yep.
So for those of you who are interested in reaching out to Lisa, you can go ahead and do so and let her know
Thank
that
you,
you saw her.
Quentin. I just saw your comment. Thank you, sweetie.
Yeah, and so for those of you who are interested, send her a message. Let her know she did great on the show tonight. And yeah, Lisa, we
You
cannot
sweetie.
wait. We cannot wait to hear what happens. Make sure you keep us updated and let it. I
Definitely.
cannot wait. Listen, make sure I'm invited to that wedding.
Yeah,
Okay?
you know you're one of the first people that's going to get an invitation, girl. Shoot. You know, you're going to be able to be one of the people to give a toast. What do you mean? I don't even understand. No, ma'am. I'm probably going to be in Florida. Probably. I want a destination. I want a beach. And
Oh, really? Oh,
yeah,
yeah. Daytona Beach is nice. Yeah, Daytona
Yeah.
Beach. Okay.
Yeah, I definitely
Listen,
want
I'm
to be.
there. I'm there for sure. I cannot wait. Keep me posted, and I wish you all the
will.
best.
Thank
All right,
you.
Lisa, you're welcome.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye, everybody.
Bye. You did great.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, y'all. Hold on 1 second. All right, y'all. So we are gonna go ahead and close out. See those kids, y'all? Oh my God, y'all seen all up in my background on tonight. They can see you because the camera. I'm on my computer. What? You good, girl? No. Come and say hi. You got your bottom on. Come say hi, baby girl. All right, y'all. So we are gonna go ahead. I just want to say thank you to everybody. Yeah, everybody did real good that came on tonight. It was such an amazing show tonight. And yeah, thank y'all so much for your patience. For those of you who stayed, who tuned in, I just want to say thank you for your patience. I gotta get this audio thing working, but one of the things I'm noticing is that my computer didn't do anything. Like my computer was good. So I gotta figure out what's up with this because this was, but no matter what, God is still good. We were able to get the interviews done. So again, for those of you who want to get on the show, especially to my fellas, you want to be on the show. I'm going to send you the link. Now, again, please be patient as I go through all of the application to be on the show. I think y'all can still see me, right? Y'all can still see me? Okay. I'm going to go ahead and drop the link once again for your application. If you're interested in being on Kingdom Connections Dating Show, here is the link for you to go ahead and submit your application. And I will contact you, or someone from my team is going to contact you about maybe 4 days before the Monday of the show. Let me put this in the chat. Thank you. I appreciate that. So we'll go ahead and contact you like 4 days prior to the show. So maybe on that Thursday or Friday, and you'll be on that Monday. And just to kind of see like where you are and things like that. And if you're going to be on the show. So, oh, I don't think it worked, y'all. Yeah, this is YouTube. That's weird. Okay. So for those of you who even want to be on the dating show, send me a DM with the word dating show. And I can get you the link. It seems like that was my comment went to Facebook and not all of my stuff. So comment the word dating show for those of you who want to be on the dating show, and I will send over the link for you to register, especially the fellas. Thank you, Bruce. Hope you liked, Lisa that was just on the show. And if you did, send her a DM tonight. But guys, thank you again. We'll be back next Monday, same time, 9 p.m. We'll have 2 guests again. We'll have a male and a female. And that's how the show works is on, the weeks that we do it, we're going to be having a male and a female. And so again, this is why I was saying, like, I know a lot of you send me DMs like, when am I going to be on the show? When is it going to be my turn? And you do have to be patient because, again, we have almost 100 applicants who have applied to be on the show. And this is literally our, 3rd week. So be patient, y'all. All right, doing IT test before the show with a few people. No, that's not even the problem, Quentin. Thank you so much. We actually do. Like, I'm on. It actually works with them. Like, I talk to the guests before we go live, and everything works. But what happens is if they get a call or if I get a call, it changes something. Like, I got a call, and it's funny because I was on Do Not Disturb, and I got a call. The call went through, and it knocked me off. And then he got a call, it knocked him off. And the crazy thing is, so people know whenever they come on the show, put your phone on Do Not Disturb. And the same thing for me. We had Do Not Disturb, and it still came through. So, I mean, at the end of the day, I'm just glad that we were able to kind of finish up the live and things went the way it did. But God is good, y'all. We're not going to let it stop the show no matter what. But yeah, I'm grateful for all of you that are here. Thank you for being a part of Kingdom Connections. For those of you who are not a part of our Facebook group, I'm going to drop the link for Kingdom Connections Facebook group, which is on Facebook. It's, hold on. Oh, this is my YouTube. All of my comments is YouTube. See, I can't even see nothing on Facebook. Give me 1 second. Let me go on Facebook. So it's Kingdom Connections what am I talking about? Facebook, and it's Kingdom Connections Christian Singles Dating with a Purpose group. Okay, so that's my Facebook group. Hold on 1 second. So here we go right here. This is a Facebook group for those of you that are not a part of KC. All right, y'all. So again, thank you so much to all of my people for tuning in. Thank you for my guests that were here tonight. It was such an amazing time. I really do pray that you guys are able to connect with your Kingdom Love Connections. And again, for those of you who are interested in singles, a weekend right in Orlando, Florida, September the 17th through the 20th is a place you need to be. Go ahead and send me a DM if you're interested in coming out to Singles Weekend. It's a weekend of fun, a weekend of fellowship, and who knows, you might meet your person. We have a lot planned for that whole entire weekend. We got workshops, we got a red carpet gala, we got a pop the balloon dating show, we got food with a celebrity, a private chef. Y'all, we got so much the whole entire weekend. It's 4 days. So I want you to think about like just the show that you see here, but just think about like so many people, so many Kingdom people that are going to be in the building, and we're going to be together, a private resort for 4 days together. And we have so many activities planned. So I just dropped the link. It's ryanandroxy.com/KC Singles Weekend 2026. I know that's long, but I did drop it in the comments. But those of you who still need the link, send me a DM and just let me know what you need it for. Okay. You may need the link, so that you can come to Singles Weekend, or maybe you need the link just so you can be on the dating show. Whatever you need, send me a DM. Once again, thank you guys. I pray that you guys are able to meet your Kingdom Love Connections right here on this platform. Have an amazing night, y'all. Bye. Bye, guys.